Okay, so in this audio, I will explain you why I again and again emphasize on this restlessness. So, this is a method. Thoughts, if we have to divide them in just two categories, it can be pleasure and pain. You can also say pleasure and unpleasant thoughts, something that you want to resist. So, pleasure, which is attracting you, you are attracted towards it, and restlessness, not restlessness, resistance, unpleasant, something you want to just avoid. So, these are the two categories. Now, use your hand, the two fingers near middle finger, close the thumb with this little finger. I mean, like the way we show three fingers, just have your hands like that, put your fingers like that, you are just showing three fingers to the other person, and the finger in the center should be middle finger. So the finger which is on the right side of the middle finger, it is pleasure, and the finger which is on the left side, it is pain or resistance or something you want to avoid, unpleasant, anything. That which is in the center is restlessness. That is ego. That is you. Yes. So the ego, which is you, the nature of ego is restlessness, whether you want to accept it or not. And that you will your own on your own know if you just follow this method. So again, whatever you think or whatever you do, if we have to divide it, then there is just this two categories. Either it is pleasurable, you just want to do it, or it is unpleasant and you just want to avoid it. So whatever you are doing, whatever you are thinking, this middle finger, when it touches the right hand side finger, now you can do that practically, just touch both the fingers. Now the ego, the middle finger, is with the right hand side finger. Now the ego is with pleasurable thought or pleasurable activity. That pleasurable thought can be fanciful daydreaming or in the form of action, so it can be PMO or whatever it is. Eating any your favorite dish, any delicious dish, whatever. Now, please look closely. The ego, whose nature is restlessness, is now with pleasure. Restlessness with pleasure. Still the restlessness is there. Now thought changes. Thoughts do change. No thought remains constantly for 24/7. Just as things are moving, thoughts are also changing. Now, let's say a thought related to your future, your any concern, any embarrassing moment, that's something that you wanted not to happen, or something you are stressed about, anything, any kind of work that you want to do, that any kind of work that you have to do but you don't want to do. So there is procrastination, such things are there. So this is unpleasant thoughts or unpleasant activity. You are in a situation where you just want to get rid of it. Any unpleasant situation, unpleasant activity, unpleasant thought. Now, this ego, whose nature is restlessness, is now with unpleasant thought or situation. Still the restlessness. Still the restlessness. And why people come only to spirituality when they are so much like kind of depressed or something is because by default you are restless. Plus, now the external situation is also of trauma, we can say. So now it is unbearable. But when there is pleasure, when you are eating something, so for a second, for few seconds, you just get numb. So you forget. That numbness is not the solution, and that's what I'm calling it as proxy solution. Smartness is to look at the restlessness directly, and that is what spirituality is. Real spirituality is smartness, to look at the restlessness, to look at the roots directly and clearly and with honesty. Again, I'm repeating, show three fingers to yourself. The finger in the center should be the middle finger, and then there is this right hand side finger and left hand side finger. Right hand side finger is of pleasure, left hand side finger is of pain or suffering or restlessness, whatever name you want to give. Your exam is coming, such kind of thought, anything which is giving you stress, it can be thought or situation. The right hand side thought, it can be the right hand side finger which is of pleasure, it can be of any pleasurable thought, pleasurable situation, right? Do this for a week or two, maybe a month, depends on your dedication. The more you will do, the more benefit you will get. I am not gaining anything from all this, at least make I want to make this clear. Me or Gaurav, you're not enrolled in any course here, so it's just my compassion that is there. And actually, this is not something like a permanent support. Once you understand these basic things, then you can leave the group, and that would be much better. That clarity is important. So once you are really clear that yeah, the restlessness is constant, irrespective of the situation, irrespective of the environment, irrespective of my thought, irrespective of what I have done, what I have not done, irrespective of my life, irrespective of anything. And that restlessness is also, you can say, uncertainty, the constant uneasiness, that fear, that restlessness. Okay, I have achieved this much, still I am restless. I thought that only if I get this much marks, I would feel grateful. But now my concern is that why I didn't succeeded few more marks, why I didn't achieve few more marks. So these are superficial expressions that I am sad because he talked with me like that. This is superficial. It's very superficial. Real meditation is to look at the restlessness directly, and it can happen anywhere, in the car, in the park, with your friends, even in the washroom, anywhere, in a restaurant. Even if you understand what I'm saying, the restlessness will still remain. There is a benefit. I'm not saying that, okay, so if restlessness is permanent, then just go and watch pornography. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that it is just waiting for your observation. It is not about me, it is about your own observation. Okay? And yeah, we can say that taking pornography as a solution for the restlessness or taking this audio as a solution for restlessness. Both of them are same and both of them are useless. But if we compare both of these, then what you are listening right now is very, very important. So I hope you have understood this finger example. So now I'm telling you second thing, and that is uplift your consciousness, elevate your consciousness, give yourself something that can uplift your consciousness. Okay, and how to do that? The example is what you are doing right now. Be in such group, be with such people, and there are plenty of those people available on YouTube and social media and internet. Few of them I can name. The one who is living and is very, very important for mankind, his existence. He's AP Acharya Prashant. You can listen to his video on any topic. Listening is important. Of course, you will get superficial clarity related to that particular aspect of whatever it is. Listening is very important because it will enhance your consciousness. Attention clears, polishes the consciousness. Right now you are in attention. Right now you guys are in attention. This is not conditioning. In attention, the restlessness is a little bit less. Just a little bit. The more you become attentive, the more less it gets. And then you reach this point known as witness. This is something that we should not discuss right now. Our concern is just this restlessness. So be around the people who can uplift your consciousness. If you cannot find those people offline, then as I suggested, Acharya Prashant, Osho if you are discreet enough, Jiddu Krishnamurti if you are smart enough, if you are intellectual enough, if you have high catching power, if you are somebody who has somehow passed even 10th 12th, then he is not for you. If you are somebody who is preparing for a competitive exam, then even if you don't get what exactly he is saying, then and even if you just understand him intellectually, even that would actually help in your preparation. And why I said you need to have discretion to listen to Osho is because when he started speaking, he was speaking to that superstitious Indians. Even today, if you go to any random village in India and if you say this, see guys, you are such dumb. Even today, 2026, you are superstitious. Till the evening, they will make you believe that there is a ghost inside the temple or inside any jungle or whatever. Which means they will make you believe that yes, there is superstition, it exists. So just imagine in 1996, 1997, 1966, 1970, 1975, in this era he started speaking. So many things are there that are just spoken just to gather the crowd. So what I am seeing is most of you are students or preparing for any exam. So either you are in a college or you are just preparing for an exam. So AP is better for you because he has spoken more than both of these people combined, and on various things, like every aspect of your life. So just discussing spirituality won't help you in other aspects of life. Yes, spirituality is the most important aspect, but other aspects are also important, and you need to have clarity for all that. But to initiate your listening, initiate your journey, Osho is better. His jokes, his stories would engage you, but when you become sincere enough, then just shift to AP. Two things. Whatever you do, restlessness is still present. Either it is pleasure or it is pain. Second, uplift your consciousness. Stick to the feeling of restlessness and uneasiness. What will happen? Two things. First, that which was attracting you as a solution will not attract you, and that which you were taking it as or considering it as the problem for your restlessness or the cause for your restlessness, this illusion will also end. Hmm? Because you will see that the restlessness is independent of anything that is happening in my life. So if it is something that is independent of whatever is happening, then how can something I do here will act as a solution for this restlessness? Hmm? If something of my life is not the cause for this restlessness, then how can I think something or I do something and that will become something as a solution for this restlessness? Stick to the restlessness. When you will, there will come a point when you will be directly seeing the restlessness without any distraction, without any false hope that no, it's all just a concept. The way society lives, the framework that they have, if I follow the same, if I achieve similar things in my life, then I will feel relieved. So let me do this, and then there will be no restlessness. Nothing is gonna happen. All of us combined can never achieve the success of Elon Musk, the wealth he has. He is also restless. And this is not something like something that we hear in popular spirituality, that it's all just an illusion. No, I'm not saying that. And by saying world as illusion, what the gurus do, they give you another toy coming from the same world, but with different label. So nothing of this world can help you get rid of your restlessness. This you have to see for yourself practically. Otherwise, it sounds very logical that yeah, we are restless and our every action is out of our restlessness, but it will not help you anyway if you will not see it. So this is a method. Oh, this thought is making me feel proud, it is making me confident, still I'm restless. Oh, this thought is giving me anxiety about future, still I'm restless. So the thoughts will lose their control and heaviness and weightage. Second, life will become calm, light. And the more you are aware of this constant restlessness, something magical happens. This restlessness starts vanishing. Now, just imagine, till now you have lived your life out of your restlessness. What if suddenly you wake up tomorrow and then there is no restlessness? This is not how it happens. It happens gradually. The restlessness diminishes, reduces with time, gradually. It's just that, just think, just think. Till now, all your actions were happening out of your restlessness, and you are dissatisfied. What if there is no restlessness? There is just joy. There is just playfulness. Out of that playfulness, you are doing whatever you are doing. So real spirituality is not against your studies, your job, your work, your life. False kind of spirituality is just about sitting in a room and chanting something that you have own imagined and created or acquired, something part of your conditioning. I'm talking about religion. Nothing in your conditioning can be the solution of your restlessness. Nothing. No movement. Even if you go on the Mars, colonize the Mars, even then it is not the solution for your restlessness. You guys are innocent enough to come to this kind of groups. The more ambitious you get, The more rich you get, the more powerful you get, you you lose the chance. Your cunningness actually starts fooling you, and then there is no way out. So that's why rarely it happens that a king like Siddharth can become Buddha, or a Janak can get Ashtavakra, but that is rare. And even after self realization, Janak actually went to his kingdom only as advised by Ashtavakra. So, whosoever says you that there is either this worldly way or the spiritual way, he is himself fool, first of all. Second, you tell me why so much expansion is here if it is not for your it is not for you to experience it. For now, just understand that if this much expansion is there in the universe, then it is for you to know, experience and enjoy. Or is it just to sit in an ashram and chant a certain kind of name or something, or um, something, some ritual? And when you will do this method, when you will follow this method, you will come across this all that you do, including your religious practices. Even while doing, you will find that even this is not relieving me of my restlessness. But the thing is, the image that we have in our mind about religion is that it is just to please somebody sitting somewhere. Our restlessness has nothing to do with religion. No. The founding fathers of religion, like in Hinduism, the Upanishads, the Rishis, in Jain, the Mahavir, in Buddhism, the Buddha, in other religions, their own founding fathers, their concern was your restlessness. So, what we are doing right now is, you can say, a puja. Yes, this is how it looks. No chanting, no ringing of a bell, no nothing, no sacrifice, no need to wear a certain kind of outfit, no need to light a candle, nothing. If you are relieved of your restlessness, this is what actual and true purpose of religion is. But what we see around ourselves is not what founding fathers of the religion wanted. So if you are saying that I am religious, then be religious according to the founding fathers. If you are Hindu, be Hindu according to Upanishads. Even in that, Advaita Vedanta. And the method of Advaita Vedanta is Neti Neti. Neti Neti means rejection. Neti Neti means rejection. So I enjoy it. Let's say I had sex with the model I used to watch in the videos. Even now I'm restless. Even when I was having, even when I was enjoying, I was restless. I was thinking how long it will go. I was planning something else now at that time. I was insecure. I was insecure about my performance. Anything superficial. It doesn't matter. What is important and what is common in every human being is the constant restlessness which is present with every thought, every action. So when I was enjoying, according to me, when I was enjoying, I was restless. When I was like, when I lost something, some money, some family member, some friends, whatever, or any dispute, anything that made me sad, even then the restlessness was present. So let me just not consider this as the reason or the solution for restlessness. Pleasure is not the solution, and stress, anxiety, or anything that is unpleasurable, unpleasant, something that you want to resist, like nobody wants their family members to die just tomorrow. Deep down, subconsciously, we are postponing it, rejecting it, resisting it. If you can observe, so anything that you are resisting or postponing is not the cause of your restlessness, and anything that you are seeking, searching, is also not the solution for your restlessness. Now there will be calmness. Now you will not be acting out of restlessness. Now you will be acting out of pure joy. This is the purpose of all religion. And because all the so-called leaders of the present today's leaders and gurus of religions, what they did, so few people had to come up with this word, spirituality. And even today what you see in the name of spirituality is just nonsense. That's why the name of my group, not this one, my main group, the real spirituality, that's why I had to give that name. Even if you haven't understood much, but still there is kind of lightness, calmness. This is it.